Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Credit Plug channel, IGTV, YouTube. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. So today's video, I'm doing another credit card review. This time around, I'm doing the PayPal MasterCard. So the PayPal MasterCard is a unsecured credit card through Synchrony Bank, and one of the most popular features about the PayPal MasterCard is that it gives you back 2% cash back on all purchases. So for just a flat cash back card, this is one of the best, I would say. There's also the Alliant Visa, which gives like 3% in the first year and 2.5% after that, but that's a little harder to get. But yeah, this is through Synchrony Bank. There's also a very similar card to this as well, which is the eBay MasterCard. But I think you can only have either the PayPal or the eBay. You can't have both, from my understanding. If anyone else has both of those, please let us know. But overall, this is a really good card. And so one of the great things about the PayPal MasterCard is that, let's say you're building credit and, you may start off with a low limit, like a $300 limit. So what you can do is, most Synchrony accounts, you can request a credit limit increase with just a soft pull. And what happens sometimes, let's say you request a credit limit increase, and then immediately after that, you could request another one. And I've actually experienced cases where, I would submit a credit limit increase, and then immediately after submit another one, and they both work. So that's one advantage with Synchrony accounts. So you don't have to wait until they review your account to give you a credit limit increase. But one of the, I guess, little secrets as far as getting a credit limit increase with Synchrony Bank, at least from my experience, I can't say if this is the overall general rule, but you have to basically make sure that you're utilizing a high proportion of the available balance. So, let's say, your credit limit is 300. If you're using, $250 and you're paying that, multiple times within cycle, or let's say your, limit is 1,000 and you're using 800 of that, you're more likely to get a credit limit increase after you pay that balance off, because what they're seeing is that, you're using a high proportion of your available credit limit. So that, and then you're paying it back. So that indicates to them that, you're utilizing it and you're paying it back responsibly. So you need more available credit. And so that strategy has actually worked, at least with my experience, to grow this account, from a low limit initially to, I'm not going to say, an extremely high limit, but it's definitely increased, I would say, by, perhaps, a factor of 15 or so from the initial limit to where it is now, all within a pretty short period of time, I would say. So yeah, this is definitely a card to consider. There's no annual fee. And then another thing is this credit card, you can get it regardless of what your credit profile is. I would tend to think, you want to be somewhere, at least probably like a 640. And even at a 640, you're probably going to start off with a low limit. There's people who, let's say if you have excellent credit, you can get a much higher limit. And so that's one of the great things with Synchrony. They're not, one of those banks that only caters to subprime, only caters to fair credit, or, only caters to prime credit profile. So you can grow with them as your credit score increases. They also have a credit monitoring option as well when you log into your account. And I believe that's it's the FICO 8 credit model. So yeah, that's the review of the PayPal MasterCard. Overall, I'd highly recommend it because it's no annual fee, so it's pretty much a keeper card. Definitely one you want to keep, especially for, let's say, for purchases that don't fit into any of your other like spend categories like food or gas or dining or groceries or anything like that. This is just a solid 2% cash back. So that's all we had to share for this video. If you're interested in how to build out primary credit accounts for either personal or business credit, you could DM us or email us at info@creditplug if you want to talk about our program, or if you think you're ready to enroll, you can enroll directly on our website at www.creditplug.com. Until next time, y'all take it easy, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.